Alright, this is Dan here from All Things Vintage. This is my first month being an eBay seller. Kind of really starting to get a little more into it than I have been. And this is kind of the first month where I've really been posting on a regular basis and just consistently getting more sales. So really, I only posted about, eBay allows you 50 items free per month. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And just kind of sticking with that. Last month, let's see what I had there. For July, I had 11 sales. Net sales were $182.90 and I had a profit of $96.93. Now, the total that I have invested in it right now, if I can get that up here. Now, where is it? Hold on, I gotta get that up. Let me just pull that up here. And this is just everything that I've purchased. A lot of stuff I found for free off of Craigslist and things like that. And but some stuff I did pay for too. And I'll go through that and just kind of give you an idea of what I've put into it. Let's see here if I can find it. So right here, all total I've paid $329.14 for things like supplies and items that I purchased. I purchased $117.40 worth of TV guides. We got $31 worth of baseball cards. $68.44 for some iPod tablet cases, things like that, just kind of things that I purchased. But anyway, all right, so that's what I've got, and so far, out of all that, I have made back $155.88 through the month, through the end of July. So I got a ways to go before I can get all my money back. I'm still working on that, and then I just kind of wanted to go over some things that I sold for the month of July. Started off the month of July. The first thing I sold was a pellet gun. I'm going to get into that a little bit later because there's a big story behind that. But I sold that for $44. It was given to me for... Alright, sorry about that. My camera cut out on me. So anyway, like I was saying, got a story to tell about the sale of the gun, but I'll come back to that in a little bit here. I just want to go through the items that I sold for the month of July. So like I said, this gun was given to me for free. Basically, I sold it for $44. This item sold really fast. These guns here, they sell fast. This is definitely an item this is the fastest item I've ever seen sell. I had it up there, posted up there on a Saturday, and I think by Sunday it was gone. By Sunday night, yeah, it was gone. I had a couple people offer me a couple best offers, so I took one. The guy I sold, I think I had it up there for $49, and he offered me $44 anyway. But I'll get into the rest of that story in a little bit. All right, so moving on here, I got a Canon EOS 85. Is that 86? 8600, yeah. It's an old video camera. A friend of mine didn't want it anymore, so he gave it to me. I got it for free. I sold it for $65. Made a pretty good profit on that one. All right, let's see what else we got there. I sold a couple baseball cards here. Baseball cards aren't real big profits. You're not going to make a whole lot off of them, but it's something to get the sales going, So anyway, here is a very rare 1955 through 1959, somewhere in that area was when it was manufactured. It's a Walt Disney board game, and I paid $11.95 for it. I sold it for $26.99. Now, originally, I had only seen one other one out there like this, and the guy was trying to sell it for like $95. He couldn't sell it. I tried to sell mine for $90. I couldn't sell it. I dropped it down to $44. I couldn't sell it. I dropped it down to $29.99. Somebody made me a best offer of $26.99, so I took it and still made decent profit on it. So here is White Diamonds, Elizabeth Taylor perfume. I found this in the garbage. Somebody threw it away. I sold it for $18, so not bad for a garbage pick. It's in really good condition. There's nothing wrong with it. This perfume smelled fine. You know, nothing at all wrong with it. Just somebody decided to throw it away, so I snagged it and sold it. A couple more baseball cards here. Here's a book. I didn't really, you're not going to make a whole lot of money on books, I don't think. At least I haven't. But it again, it's just small dollar items. They always say sold it for like $3.99. I didn't pay anything for these books. These books were given to me for free. So, I figured it's any profit I make is going to be profit because I got them for free. And then I sold what's here? We got a 42 card lot from 1977. I put a lot of stars in there. Put a lot of Hall of Famers. That's what helped it to sell. It only sold for like $7.50 plus the $3.99 shipping. So, I didn't pay that much for those cards anyway. So I still made good money on it. I made money on it. And then I sold. We got a Nolan Ryan here. I think that was my last sale of the month. Yeah, that was the last sale I had of the month. A Nolan Ryan 1978. So anyway, going back to this pellet gun. Okay, so I sold it to this guy here in Indiana, and he gets the gun, and almost immediately he comes back to me and says, "Hey, this thing's got rust on it. I want to return this." Now, right away, I just knew something was up. I knew he was up to something, but I couldn't figure it. I figured he's trying to pull something. So I called my friend who gave it to me. He said, "Yeah, there was rust on it. It's underneath where you pull the handle, the cock, the gun, and everything." Well, I didn't check underneath there, so I missed it. So I thought, okay, I accepted the return. No arguments, no nothing. So that was on a Saturday. So about a week and so goes by. I think it was like on a Monday. He had until Monday to return, the following Monday to return it. I don't hear from him. I think, well, okay, maybe he just decided to keep the gun, So he comes back to me on that Monday, and he emails me and says, "Hey, where's my refund? I sent this back on Wednesday, and here's a tracking number, but I don't know what's going on." So I'm like, okay. You haven't come to me and asked me to repay the return shipping, and now you're sending me a tracking number, and you don't know what's going on. So now I'm really getting I'm very suspicious. This guy is really, he's up to something. I'm positive now. So I check on the tracking number, and it says the shipment is delayed. So I sent him an email back, and I'm like, "Hey, look, it says the shipment is delayed. I apologize, for all the trouble that he had with the transaction." I explained to him what happened, sorry I missed the rust, and I did. So anyway, he says, "Yeah, okay, thanks for the update." That's all he says. Then I get home from work that same night, and I get a message from eBay that says this guy has opened a case against me now. A few minutes later, another message from eBay comes along. It says, "We've decided to refund the buyer." So eBay refunded him his money. I didn't have to do anything. I got to keep my money. eBay refunded the guy his money. So come to find out that the reason that the shipment is being delayed is because this man put insufficient postage on this, as far as I can tell. So it would be sent back to him. So he got his money and he got the gun. So basically eBay got scammed, but it's only $44 to eBay, right? It doesn't matter. But again, if this type of thing keeps happening, this is what causes seller fees to raise, Anyway. But unfortunately, that's what happened with it. The guy, he pulled off a good one. You got to admit it. He knew what he was doing, and he's been an eBay member for a long time, obviously. But just be careful if you're ever dealing with this guy. His name is Ducks in a Row. I'd say use caution and proceed with caution. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, that's it for this month. I'm going to be doing another video next month when my sales are complete. And I'll try to do this every month, just to keep everybody posted, at least on what I'm selling, which isn't much. I mean, right now, I believe I've got 129 items out there. So I don't have, big numbers, but my numbers are getting larger. And I'm hoping to just continue to grow and hopefully be able to do this at some point, be able to open up a store and do this full time. Right now I don't have a store, but if you want to follow me, I guess you can, it's All Things Vintage, and you can just search for me that way, I guess. I don't know how you search on eBay, but go ahead and search for me. Maybe you'll find me. Alright, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night.